Sheboygan waters meet. It's an attitude. Bomb and armor. Bomb Muskegon, then bomb Lansing, capital of Sheen. Bomb and armor. Blow up the entire state. Death to Michigan. Bomb and armor now. 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 Bomb and armor. Bomb and armor now. Bomb and armor now. Bomb and armor. Bomb and armor now.
Dead Schembechlers in the CD101 Big Room at 102.5 FM. The Hate Michigan Rally is tonight at Scully's. Doors at 7. Alpha Racetrack, a fine Columbus band opening up.
Yeah, they're good boys. They're nice kids.
Well, I think it's wonderful that they're doing the show, but I'm curious as to why Watershed are not playing as they have for many years.
Water Closet was that?
Watershed.
Yeah.
Watershed. They opened several Hate Michigan
You remember
rallies.
those boys opening up for us a few times? Now, they won't be there tonight, but their wives will be there. They got some real cuties. The Water Closet boys. Well, first of all, let's talk about, what's their guitar player's name? Colin. Colin from Water Closet. Now, his wife, she's sweet as honey. You know I've impregnated over 800 women, Brian. The sex itself is just perfunctory. I do this on the orders of Woody himself to create a super race of Ohio Buckeye beings. We are looking to, we need to win the population race against the wolverines. They breed like rabbits up there. We have to breed our own down here. So I have relations with as many women as I can in Ohio, again, raising the children to be in Woody's image. It's the only way we can defeat them. So anyway,
Bo, I was going to ask you about that because there's one thing that's always disturbed me about the Dead Schembechlers is the Nazi imagery. And now you're going, well, Buckeyes über alles and the Stutka's over 23, and now you're talking about essentially a humongous eugenics project here, where you're talking about impregnating Ohio women on the words of Woody Hayes. It's just. Don't you think you're kind of crossing the line just a little bit? Don't you think that people might be offended by that?
That's blasphemy, Brian.
Well, I'm not trying to be blasphemous. I don't know. Some people might have a problem with that, Bo. I'm a student of history.
Infidels and unbelievers, Brian, they will be cast into the mirror lake of fire at the end of time. That is the future that they have in store for them.
I rapidly see the approaching of the end of time here this afternoon. What with my interns aren't too happy either because apparently both Thunders is thrown up in the men's room here, which I guess is a
cleansing process before the show.
Might have something to do with Robitussin with codeine. I don't know.
Oh, we put in our rider. It's got to be Robitussin AC.
It's not too good for him.
Well, we think he may have actually overdosed several years ago. But the amount of chemicals in his body has kept him playing chords this entire time. So we are able to bring you the performance tonight on High Street at Scully's.
All right. Well, a disturbing combination of old school punk rock and even older school totalitarianism is the Dead Schembechlers here in the Big Room at CD101 at 102.5 FM.
Now, our very first single came out 20 years ago. We celebrate our 20th anniversary tonight. I think we make a slight lyrical change to this to bring it to you. Our first ever single on Flaming Wolverine Death Records. It's called I Hate Michigan. I hate Michigan. I hate Michigan. I hate Michigan. F the Wolverine. I hate Michigan. I hate Michigan. I hate Michigan. F the Wolverine. You know, Brian, I was walking down High Street today, stretching my legs before coming here to CD101. I saw a Michigan fan on High Street. They were wearing one of them blue baseball caps with a yellow M on it. I shouted across the street, I said, "Yo, M means moron." M means moron, M means moron, M means moron on your hat. M means moron, M means moron, beat him into submission, and he was crawling away from the pool of blood and the broken teeth behind him, I had one last little comment for him. I said, "Yo, you lost to Appalachian State. You lost to Appalachian State. We know, your program isn't great. You suck, there's nothing to debate. You lost to Appalachian State. You suck, you lost to Appalachian State."
Dead Schembechlers in the CD101 Big Room, the Hate Michigan rally tonight. Doors at 7 at Scully's. You can buy your tickets there. Alpha Racetrack I hope they're being paid, because this is battle conditions opening up for the Dead Schembechlers. The crowd is always in kind of a, I want to say celebratory, but even though Ohio State keeps beating Michigan, people are still on edge.
Well, we've never
about this
lost
game
to Michigan, Brian. We have
that's
never
what I said.
lost to Michigan. Now, since the Dead Schembechlers had the travel ban from the Columbus city limits lifted after the unfortunate 1996 High Street riots, again, our deepest sympathies to the Ohio National Guard for the trouble we caused back then. But since we came back several years ago, the mainstream Michigan media has been unable to fake a Michigan win because we've had such a close eye kept on them. But we never know what they're going to try and pull this weekend, as it will be the final game for Rich Rodriguez. When we released our album, Rodriguez is Ruined, 3 years ago, we said he would be 3 seasons and a cloud of dust. It will come to pass. Jim Harbaugh, he's a-coming. I smell him coming. Stanford, he's just been using that as a training ground. We refer to Harbaugh as the anti-Tressel, the evil opposite of our beloved coach. He is wily. He is dangerous. He has the Wolverine pedigree. We've got to watch him with both eyes, both hands, and both feet, Brian. I predict a rocky future for the Buckeyes with Harbaugh on the horizon. We have got to be extra vigilant.
All right, so this is not only a Hate Michigan rally, but kind of a going-away party as you see it.
It's a dual celebration. The Hate Michigan rally, 20th anniversary of the Dead Schembechlers, and bon voyage to the Weasel.
Now, might we get a song out of you before you have to load up and head to your secure location?
You want one more song?
Gig?
Well,
sure.
You know what? I think there could be nothing better for the Dead Schembechlers here this afternoon, and we will see you at Scully's tonight. One last tune for you. It's called We Don't Give a Damn for the Whole State of Michigan. Give a damn for the whole state of Michigan. We don't give a damn for the whole state of Michigan. We're from Ohio. Oh, wait. We're from Ohio. Oh, yeah. We don't give bullets for the wankers in Michigan. We're from Ohio. No future. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, CD101. We'll see you kids at Scully's tonight. Tickets at the door. Don't forget deadschembechlers.com, facebook.com/deadschembechlers, twitter.com/Bo Biafara. We're all over the place. We're promo-sexual that way.
Thank you. On that word, we'll turn things back to Control Central here at CD101 at 102.5 FM.
That's it. Another exclusive from the CD101 Big Room. The Big Room's brought to you by Mountain Dew. Do the do. See you next time in the Big Room on CD101 at 102.5 FM.